Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising in Venus, welcome. It's Warriors of Light Astro Tarot. I'm David. I'm doing your heart spread reading, and this is for May 2022. Love, romance, and relationship reading. Set out in the shape of a heart, as you can see, okay? Now let me get into this. First of all, forget about this Three of Swords, and by that I mean, don't worry. We'll get to it. This is not a bad reading, okay? I'll tell you what this is about. You know, Three of Swords does not always mean, we're going to break up, okay? But this is a relationship reading, and I often say this can be predictive if you're single, and everything I say about this person, who is your other, 7th house, the person on your mind who you're thinking of, could be someone that's coming in during this May 2022 time frame. I kind of get the feeling that this is some kind of existing relationship, though. So this is your energy in and around love, romance, and relationship. The Lovers card, okay? So Gemini, technically, could speak to Gemini in your chart. Keep that in mind as an astrologer. But I think it goes really with this Three of Swords. I'll get to there. But if this is your energy in relationships, I kind of try to detach this from the relationship. That's this card and this card. So look at this as kind of a baseline of kind of where you're at. And I feel like you're someone, it's like you're kind of maybe thinking, I'm not really ready for something serious, but kind of love is on my mind and I'm sort of ready. And it's kind of like, I like that, if that's your reading. And a lot of people say, why do you even do this? I know how I'm feeling. Well, that's so if you don't relate to what I just said, then, you don't have to waste your time watching this reading. That's why I set them up ahead of time and rolled through it, There's a lot of readings out there. We only have so much time. So if that sounds like you, this could be your reading. Now, Capricorns, you are dealing possibly with another Capricorn. Always think Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus here. But someone that is mature, they might be a little bit older than you. You might think of them being a little more financially secure than you. Someone who possibly is a boss or has that kind of energy. And it's a good, assertive, balanced, grounded energy. Could be any earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn energy there too. But I'm picking up either Virgo or Capricorn with this one, more than Taurus. But this is their energy about how they're feeling towards you. And I love this here in this position. So now we're going from kind of how they are in general. Now, how are they relating to you? They want to work with you. If you were kind of wondering, are they playing or are they serious? They're serious, okay? This is a great card. It's the good worker card. But here in and I forgot to show you, the Illuminated Visions, Enchanted Visions tarot here. This card emphasizes cooperation with the Three of Pentacles. So why I love to see it here. It shows someone that's willing to work with you. In Spanish, there is a term, patience and love. And if they say, I feel like he has patience and love with me, it's a really good sign, okay? And I feel like they have that with you. So whatever's going on, they really think like you're important. They're prioritizing you. They're willing to work with you. And part of the reason why I said what I did about the Lovers is because you're coming in the way you are about them with the Four of Pentacles. You can kind of see by the way she's looking here. This is someone that's holding on to their energy, playing the cards close to their vest. Maybe, I don't know, it's a new relationship or a little bit of this energy with them coming in with this King of Pentacles. You could be feeling a little bit like, I don't know, they're a little too good for me, a little bit out of my league. Kind of that kind of energy if you're honest about it. So wipe that out of your mind. That's silly, and they're 100% in their league. They're there for you. Now we get into, this is the advice from Spirit for you in this relationship. And this is the Temperance card, that's Sagittarius card. And this is Capricorn card. And that's why I say they very well could be a Capricorn. This is the advice for them in relating to you. So, and this is the advice, the iconic Three of Swords, the advice for the relationship as a whole. We'll get to that. It's not that bad. But, with this being that they're probably a Capricorn, I really think that what the Devil here means for them is simply do you. If there's a cross watcher here, do you, okay? I'd love for these readings to be shared, with your lover or your other, and maybe to engender communication and stuff like that. I'd love to see that as a use of these. So I don't really see this as being any kind of they're playing around. If you're in a romance phase, there's always sexual energy. Capricorn can be very sexual. People don't realize that. The horny goat. I mean, Capricorn Mars. Hello, my girlfriend. Thank you, God. And it's Mars is exalted there, so it's a wonderful Mars. And so I really don't think there's anything like that. I just think it's kind of like the advice is like, do you, and kind of coming under the Three of Pentacles, just keep doing you. So if there's any advice too, it could be for them, don't overdo it, don't overgive. Because with you having this 4, look, 4 and 3, okay, they could be wanting to kind of bring you along and woo you, and maybe a little bit of love bombing going on. It's kind of for them, it's kind of take it easy, take your time, keep doing you, don't go overboard and trying to woo this Capricorn. Now with the Temperance cards, kind of like a lot of what I've been saying, she's balancing the water flowing. And so, why Sagittarius are easygoing is because, we don't see any problems, there's no red flags, and we're just, flowing. We're in the flow. We're not too worried about, hey, things. So which is a lot different from Capricorn energy. So this is kind of the advice for you in the relationship is take a deep breath, let your hair down, relax. It's coming under this 4 of Pentacles. I'm not saying like, you have to stop being like this. Maybe because you're kind of in this energy to start with of the Lovers, like, I don't really know. Because remember, this is just you. This really isn't about your person yet, But now this person comes in, and, with Pentacles, you're serious about them. You're meeting, but you're kind of like, I don't know. So really with Temperance here, it's just saying, relax, guys. It's not, we're not getting married. Maybe you're just dating or you're involved. So there's no reason to really worry. And I think what this 3 of Swords speaks to is, I think this is kind of to you, Capricorn. It's just for the relationship as a whole. But there's something to do with heartbreak here. And I don't really think it's about this relationship. It could be that your person is triggering you. And it could be kind of unconscious. Nobody's more triggered than me. I mean, the hairstyle, the perfume, the clothes, the car they drive, the things they say. I mean, I've been triggered by the wind blows. I'm triggered, so could be something about them, their speech pattern, the way they dress, their personal history, the way they interact with you. I mean, it could just be anything that maybe kind of is giving you a little, making you a little skittish here with this 4 of Pentacles. And so I think with this card, it's asking you, because you've got, your advice is the Temperance. So your advice is to chill, Capricorn. So, with this, I think it's kind of asking you, really kind of examine what this is about. And with the 4 of Pentacles, it can imply kind of you need some time. There needs to be some healing involved there and grounding. And I think like if you're wondering, well, I don't know, I need to come across, may have made love yet, I don't know. I need to come across to this person, and or they're not going to be there. No, they're going to be there. I got this 3 of Pentacles. They're solid. You need to communicate with them. That's kind of too. But always remember, the 3 of Swords is swords. It's thoughts and communication. So if this is resonating, you just say, man, I watch this tarot reading, and I need to talk to you because I think that's what's going on, and I don't really see. In other words, like they haven't really done anything. They haven't done anything. That's 3 of Swords. It's just you're kind of like in that kind of fear of the 3 of Swords. Like, if I commit, I'm going to get hammered again. Well, you're not. I don't think so with this reading. And we need to wipe that energy from our heads, because if we go into relationships always thinking it's going to be like it was in the past, well, it's 100% going to be like it was in the past. That's just logical. It's also all the woo-woo spiritual, but this is just how it's logical, We're going to create that reality. So this is a great outcome. Page of Pentacles. Nothing wrong with that, especially for earth signs. This means that you guys are going to have, I think, maybe this little bit of a conversation like I described, but what you're going to end up with is a solid new relationship that's based on being grounded in respect, and it values this moving slow and respecting your processes. And I really love it here, Page of Pentacles, as an outcome. So love you guys. Do subscribe. Thank you.